The Republic of Ireland is giving free work permits to overseas workers. Thousands of work visas has been issued to foreigners since 2022 when the work permit was introduced. Getting a job in Ireland is not as difficult as most people seem. As a matter of fact, there are several jobs in demand currently in the Ireland workforce. This means if your occupation falls into any of these, then good news for you. You can successfully get an employer to sponsor you into Ireland who is going to take up all your relocation costs and expenses, covering them, ensuring you come into Ireland to work for them. One thing I also love about this is that it's so much easier to get the PRU in Ireland depending on the kind of visa pathway you come in through. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering all you need to know about moving and migrating into Ireland. I'm going to be letting you know everything about its shortage occupation and where to get started. I would also show you how to easily navigate the job website to be able to get a job placement in Ireland. This opportunity comes with the benefit of you coming in with your family, where you can come into Ireland to live, work, and settle permanently if that is what you want as an overseas worker. Now, if today's video interests you, please keep on watching. Ensure you watch to the end as I'm gonna do my best to cover everything. Please do not forget to give this video a very big fat like, subscribe to this channel if you still haven't subscribed, and as you do, may God bless you. Before you move to any country, you need to firstly understand what is called shortage occupation list. In Ireland, this is called the employment enterprise list. Okay, but most people know it as shortage occupation list. What does this mean? It means it's a particular list which was built up by the Ireland government saying, if you're a worker, go to this list, look out for the occupations. If it falls into any one that you do, then you can easily get an employment in the country that comes with a work permit sponsorship. Guys, now, for you to understand the Ireland shortage occupation list, you need to do something very important. What you need to do, first of all, is go to your Google Chrome, as you can see display on the screen, and type in critical skills occupation list. You can see over here, it gave you a list of jobs under the critical employment permits, also the code that comes with it. As you can see, project managers and directors are needed now in Ireland. If you're a site manager, if you're into ICT, which is you're an IT personnel, then you are being needed. Information technology, telecommunication directors are needed. Health and social services managers are being needed right now in Ireland. Senior health services and public health are being needed in Ireland. However, you need to understand that there's also something called ineligible occupation list in Ireland. I'm going to also take you through that and explain further so you guys can understand very well. Now, going forward, still talking about the jobs in demand or workers who are highly needed in demand, it also says that those who are into forestries are being needed. Natural and social science professionals, chemical scientists are being needed. Medical laboratory scientists, biological scientists, biochemists are needed in Ireland. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of job occupations right now in this sector currently for those who are seeking to migrate abroad, especially looking to move into Ireland. Now, the critical employment permit allows you to come into Ireland, be it you're sponsored by an employer or you can sponsor yourself. What does this mean? The government has made it quite easy for those overseas workers or foreigners who want to come into Ireland, but they're finding it difficult to get an employer. Then you can actually sponsor yourself. All you need to do actually is to pay a fee of about €1,000. Now, this fee is refundable, meaning if you pay this fee to apply for your critical skill employment into Ireland, and if you're not successful, if you don't meet all measures or eligibility criteria, then 90% of the amount will be refunded back to you. It's quite amazing. It gives people the guarantee that the government is not out seeking to defraud people, not at all, but are giving you a guarantee that if you're not successful in your application, then 90% will be refunded back to you. However, if you don't have such amount, then you can seek out to look for licensed sponsors, licensed employers with the work permit to give out to you as a foreigner. If your occupation falls into any of those job that has just been called. You can scroll through. There are a lot of jobs in demand currently. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be leaving the link in the description box of this video, the island shortage occupation list or work permit list for those who are interested. Civil engineers are needed, mechanical engineers are needed, electrical engineers are needed, electronics engineers specializing in chip design, text engineering, application engineering. In other words, engineers in general have been needed. If you're a quantity surveyor, then you are also being needed. Project engineers, information technology are being needed to Ireland. Guys, it's a lot. You never can tell. You may be wondering, Clara, oh, do I qualify to move into Ireland? How do I know if my occupations is in demand in Ireland? How do I know if I'm really needed in Ireland? Then, like I said, for you to understand navigating job search or relocating abroad through a job offer, you need to go to its country shortage occupation list. Every country has different words, different terminology they use for this. But for Ireland, it's called the critical employment permit list. Go there. The link would also be in the description box of this video. Click on it, then go and search through. Nurses are also being needed, as you can see on my screen. Registered midwives are also being needed. It's quite a lot. Accountants are also being needed. If your occupations falls into any of these, then good news, you can get a work permit. Construction project managers are being needed. Remember, I talk about something called the ineligible list. Guys, what does this mean? It means there's also another list where jobs are being put there, saying if your occupation falls into any of this list, then you're not eligible to come into Ireland. You see, they have the eligible jobs, the ineligible jobs. Now, let's go to the general work permit. For the general work permit, put simply, it's a temporary visa. You're coming into Ireland to work temporarily. Mostly 12 to 24 months work permit will be issued to you. However, you can come in various occupations. You can come in as a butcher, you can come in to work in the horticulture sector, and a lot more. An ineligible list of occupations for employment in Ireland, such as those in the sports facilities, you are not being needed in Ireland. Those in hairdressing, beauty salons, shopkeepers, you're not being needed in Ireland. However, guys, I would advise you focus more on the eligible jobs, the critical employment permits shortage occupation list, and also the general shortage occupation list, and see if your occupation falls into that. You never can tell. You may just be lucky. You may feel like, okay, Clara, I studied food scientist in school. Do I think I can get this opportunity? You never can tell until you go and look it yourself. This is the reason why whenever I make video, I like to come with a substantial evidence, buttressing my points using the government website to show this to you all, so you will know it is coming directly from the government website. This is also more reason why I'm inviting you to my upcoming masterclass for this May, which is holding on the 22nd of May to the 24th of May. In this class, I'm going to be giving you the insight, tips, trick, and hints to successfully get a job offer in Ireland. I'm going to be holding your hand all through the step of the way to ensure you get a job in Ireland. As a matter of fact, if you're ever looking to migrate abroad through a work visa, regardless of your occupation, regardless of the country, then this is the class you need to be. This class is going to be filled and packed with a lot of intensive learning. The one we had last time in March, a lot of people have successfully gotten a job interview, some even a job offer, and a lot more. Reason why I want you to be a testifier of this good news. As a matter of fact, as you can see on my screen, one of my subscribers recently got a job interview in Ireland HSE. You know what that means? It means she's coming into Ireland to work with the government directly or indirectly. She's not working for a private employer, but the government, HSE, directly. It is amazing. Come and be a partaker of this good news too. Come and testify. If you're interested to join my 3 days masterclass, which is holding on the 22nd of this month, this May, then please feel free to reach out to me on my Instagram DM called Clara_immigration with over 17,000 followers. Ensure you're going to the right Clara_immigration account on Instagram, just as displayed. If you don't have an Instagram account, then feel free to reach me via my email address called chiwendofred97@gmail.com, just as displayed. Guys, it is such a fantastic opportunity. I mean, a lot of foreigners have gotten this opportunity to move into Ireland. 2022, 4,000 work permits were issued. 2023, about 90,000 work permits were issued. Just this 2024, over 6,000 plus work permits are now being issued, and the year has not even run out. Okay, the year is still very fresh, so it means the government, the island government, is still open to give out much more work permits to those who qualify for this opportunity to Ireland. I've also come here to give you various websites where you can use to navigate your search, looking for jobs, submitting your CV successfully. However, I know that some people still need personalized assistance. This is the more reason you need to join my masterclass. I'm inviting you. This invitation is open out for everyone who wants to learn more, who wants to be successful in their job application, who wants to get a positive answer, a yes answer to that job offer. Then this is the class you must be. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Do not forget to give this video a very brief like, subscribe to this channel if you still haven't subscribed, and as you do, may God bless you. For now, goodbye.